Be sure to check out all our sponsors where you walk around, please, so we can continue running this dog trial here for you to enjoy. For us to enjoy coming here and competing. Check out the raised dog kennels from Jesse Gilbert engineering. Doesn't need to be raised dog kennel you need. You might want a large shed to house your dog, your tractors, your hay, all methods of rotation for you. That dog kennel there, it's a two-berther, and if you contact Jesse, I'm sure you'll get a special wool show discount on that kennel there. So he doesn't have to pay back the currency. Speak to Jesse about that. If you want a single bay one, speak to him, he'll be able to manufacture one of them for you. Copyright, go to a copyright kennel. Speaking about dog food, food, next time you want to move some stuff around, be sure to think about colour of the transport. Next time you want to sell something, you might have to use the agent, check with elders. You go to cattle, you want a nice Angus stud cattle. Get on the original Angus stud, up in old dams, if you want nice wool.
Hi everyone, we'll be starting within the next 5 minutes. The 5-minute call's been given to all the competitors. If you're after the scores, there's a live score sheet linked below in the comments.
Quick fabrication, easy setup. Check out this rural fabrication panel. Right now, we'll check our score sheets ready. Yes, judge is ready. Right now, Adam, please. Adam James. I've just got to stand here near the camera and then let the people at home watching know what's happening so they can hear as well. Which side, Danny? This side or the other side? My stand this side. That side? Rightio, so Adam James with Scout. Yep. Danny's giving me the thumbs up. Rightio, Dave and Sean. Right, so after 3 days of competing, we've come down to our top 6 out of 60 dogs. These are our 6 highest scores. Adam James with Scout. Course is going to be the same as how it was run in the qualifying. I'll do 3 runs and I'll hand you over to Brian and he can bring us home with our last 3 runs. Rightio, so Adam James, there we go, nice cast around, nice introduction to the sheep. These sheep have been testy all weekend, just having a look at him, seeing, oh rightio, you're still there, Scout. Nice gentle approach there, I don't think there'll be any breaks here either. Scout will just push him up there in the corner near the elder sign. Very successful trialer Adam has been. Lived up in New South Wales for a few years, won many trials up there in our utilities and also the yard section which we're in now, the yard section. Started his career in Victoria with a dog called Tundabadi Buster. Very good dog. Works down near the Portland area now at Branksholm on a fat lamb farm. Large numbers of fat lambs on a rotational grazing they do. So here we are, Scout now. This is just driving the sheep away, very unnatural for the dog, and also not crossing. They are allowed to cross there, but it's just we train them not to. So demonstrating there. It's the last thing you do with a dog, it's the last bit of training, is having the dog drive the sheep away from you. It just does your head in. The natural instinct of the dog is to go around the stock and bring him and hold him to you. Right, so Adam's got the gate open, he'll have to maintain that position there. I don't think there's been any points deducted so far, but our judge Dale Thompson will definitely get that correct. He knows more about judging than me. See out there, just concentrated on that sheep a little bit, moved it by just staring at it, and broke the eyes with it and pushed it through. A bit of a bark, bit of a punch in. Don't want to push them up too tight. Scout's got to get around there and clear that gate. Have the gate cleared. hasn't got them all stirred up, so if Adam will be just checking the sheep as he goes past, seeing which way to send Scout. He can send Scout whichever way he wants to, with the commands that he's put on him over the years and the training. So we want them all flowing in there in one continuous line, as I've said during the weekend. So we're lined up now. Scout will just keep staying on the side there. So Scout, yeah, that's all going smooth. Right, so there's an attempt up there to get him in. Right on the front gate there. Back Scout will go. 14 sheep loading in now. Over the last couple of days we've been putting 13 in. Our judge decided to make it a little bit tougher for the guys and give them an extra sheep to squeeze in there. Make the dogs work a bit hard, make sure we get a worthy winner here in our O'Sullivan's Championship. Right, so the sheep are nice, packed in there nice and tight. That's what we like to see. A nice tight race, not over tight, not too loose. Can't have it too loose because we've got 14 sheep that fit in there tight. Dog come up for a dog assist unload. Right, and there goes Scout. He'll dive down, just go back, avoids all the legs and everything. Much better of a dog getting there instead of us getting in there and getting knocked around with our getting the sheep standing on their feet and bumping into our knees, and then there we are walking around bent over and hobbling as we get older. Got him in the Rich River Rural holding yard there at the end of a drink. Now Adam will let him out. Another thing the judge wanted was the dog straight on the job, not hanging back near the competitor. It's all looking pretty smooth so far, the outside work. A drench race there. That was maybe a little break in the flow there. Oh, so there's a break. So and the sheep move back. So the judge looks at things like that. Another break. Scout didn't have to really do much work to stop that from turning that sheep back. All little things come into it when you get to this level and competing for the top prize. It's where you how far you open the gate. Some competitors don't open it all the way. They think it's narrower, it's better than wider, and all little things come into play. He's scared, just walking up the side, just trying to turn those sheep there that are looking at him. Right, he's got them slowly turned around. He'll keep the pressure coming up now. He's got all the bums facing back towards him. So that just turned that sheep by just looking at it. Just a little release of pressure. Adam doesn't want anything coming over him. He's playing for big stakes here. Just got to wait for that last sheep to cross the closed gate line. A little bit of a bark just to get it in. There we are. No one in there stomping its feet. He won't like that. There goes Scout around on the front there. This is where you need to control on your dog. You don't want them starting work until you're ready. So Adam will open all the gates. Scout will stay there. Take his time. You will. It's all about calmness. If you stay calm, your dog will stay calm. Once your blood pressure gets up a bit, so does the dog's. And then so does the sheep. And that's what we don't want. So the draft at Bendigo is notoriously hard, whether it's these yards, the McDougall's or whatever. It's just the position we have it set up. So just trying to get those front sheep there to turn around, get them facing the right direction, and then Scout will put a bit more on them. There we are, slowly get them turned around. Got a bit of bark at them, I think, so we get a bit of force going with a bit of bark on them. Right, we've got 1, 2 going forward. Right, just now the other 12, they'll be looking at their mates outside, thinking, right, how do we get to them? So scouts just got to convince them to go through that drafting race and they can get to their mates after they go on the trail anyway. This is where the handler has just still got to stand there and let the dog do all the work by just the commands. Alright, looks like we've got one there having a look at the front. Alright, try to bark. No. Ooh, there we are, just a little bit of a talking to with that sheep, just to turn him around. Alright, now we've got them all facing the right way. This is a bit of a hassle, these two coming up on the outside. Lots of things can happen here when they're not getting a flow and the sheep are all looking back. The dog can be soft, it can be strong, too much presence. Sometimes the sheep won't turn away from the dog if they're a bit scared of him. So this is always where it was going to be run up here at Bendigo in our draft. Right, there we go. Got them going. See, Scout will just won't put too much pressure on. Now we should have them going. No race to get them through. Once they start flowing, it's best just to have them walk through like that. You don't want them running through. We want that continuous flow though. We don't want that breaking flow like that. Right, so he's got the draft done. A couple of things happened there. We lost a few points there. We lost a few seconds off the clock. Not too many competitors ran out of time over the weekend here in the Open. 12-minute course. Once again, set the course all back up for the next competitor. Be good if that one sheep on the outside would nick off. Yep, he's backing off. You'll see his few mates down the back there, and yep. Right, yeah, so 11 of them will go up on the truck now. Sheep like walking uphill, they don't like walking downhill, and they don't like walking backwards. Right, so we're on our association trailer. Alright, good unload there from Scout, yes. Wasn't too much from my angle standing here, but at home you might have the split screen. They still got the split screen, Danny? Yes. Danny Rubin, he's doing our video footage here for the Victorian Dog Association, our tech guru. We're one step ahead of the other states with having Danny on our association, that's for sure. Rightio, just to put away to go now. So Adam was our first of 6 competitors in our top 6 for our final.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Just a reminder that visitors are not permitted to depart prior to close of the show at 4 p.m. today due to occupational health and safety.
Straight walk over the gate, sheep are still staying there, no influence from Adam, so it's good. Gate's open. As soon as that gate closes, the clock stops. There we go, well done to Adam James. Big round of applause for getting into the top 6. Not a bad run, did lose a few points going around, but still very respectable. Next up, Bree Cudmore and her dog Vera Blue. So no fool to try and breed. When she first started, didn't take it along to get a win under her belt. Has won some of our state championships, placed highly in our many top trials here in New South Wales, also in the Australian. The National Kelpie Field Trial, yes, won that this year, didn't he? Yep, that's right. The National Kelpie Field Trial is an outside course mainly, and a small yard section attached to it. A lot more free moving dog here, Blue, than the last one in Scout. As I say, all these dogs do all this work for is that big bowl of cop rice at the end of the day. Replenish your energy. There's been studies on these dogs that they can run 30 to 40 kilometres in a day's work on a farm. That's on the ground working around the sheep, or on the back of the motorbike, or in the ute. They're jumping in and out the ute, jumping off and on a two-wheel motorbike, a quad bike or a buggy. They just love it. All in the breeding, years of breeding in these Kelpies, developing it all the time. There we go, so yep, all looks like all good points there, no points taken off I wouldn't think. Sheep were all held in the right spot, they didn't go backwards, we held the gate in the right position. It's not just all about push and force. That dog coming there barking and pushing, they'll be going back, they'll be running past the breed, probably running into her legs. They'll be losing points left, right and centre. It's all about calmness, working the stock, getting the dog in the right position, releasing the pressure, letting the dog do its natural work there and covering and blocking it. Alright, see, so Blue's round, not overworking now, just sit there, wait for the next command and fill in this drenching race. Alright, got him going. Pushing Blue straight up and in under. Keep him going. Not right up down the front, so you're not going to fit in if that front sheep isn't right up in that gate. Here goes Blue. Getting all in across that closed gate line, yes they are. We like them right up on the front gate. Just looking at how they're in there. Alright, now dog, look at Blue, come up. Now, we're liking this gate, give him his command, Blue will jump back down, dive down, go back through, got him on the legs, steering through his nose. You people on the crowd are sitting there saying, I've got a dog and I can do this.
Sit! Blue, sit! Sit!
So sheep there, Blue's just got to hold them. Are instructed by the judge where he wanted them held when you got over there to the gate. And they've got to be moving forward, they can't be moving backwards, so they're all moving forward. See where the dog is there on the side, not right in behind them. Got to keep those ones up the front moving, not the ones at the back. Once the ones at the front move, and then you get the dog around the back. dog's not latching on him there when there's a break. He's just putting his head up there to let him know that he's there. Alright, got some bark going there to keep him in, and as soon as he barks, he releases himself back out. So the sheep are all going to be across that line. Yep, I think they are. Blue's gone around, cleared them off the gate there, the balk gate on our draft. So 3 days of competing to come down to our top 6. It's been sensational weather here at Bendigo. Very icy and frosty this morning though. Right, got them going straight away. Bit of a break and flow there. The sheep might have stood on Blue's foot there and he's let them know about it. Rightio. When we built the course, we should have used the Rich River panels for around that holding yard there. As you can see, we've got the portable panels. We've had to double them up a little bit to make them a bit higher. The Rich River rural panels, if we had used them, would have been a good height. As you can see around the boundary of the course. They're a nice sized panel. Be a nice easy setup if you want to build a new set of yards with these panels. Right, nice number of sheep there. Dale decided to have drafted in there, 11. Rightio, so not much more to go in Bree's course here. I think he's got plenty of time up his sleeve. Rightio, so just tuck Blue in around behind. We don't want them crossing. So Blue will just sit there in a holding position as Bree walks down to the gate. Blue knows where they've got to go now. He'll do the job, put them away. Big round of applause for Bree Cudmore and Vera Blue. And she'll be out for another dog later. She's got 2 dogs in the top 6. Well done to Bree Cudmore. Alright, so Broken River Bow, making them a top 10 in the Australian Championship earlier this year at Mansfield. So the brother to this dog came second in our novice trial yesterday, run by Carolyn Thompson. Broken River Tex. Another dog getting around, a brother of this dog called Broken River Bank, owned by Dale Thompson. Broken River Jake. And one owned by Joe Spicer, Broken River Bank. All exceptional dogs. Right, might be a bit close on the gate there. That's not for me to say. Oh, I've said it, but it's not for me to judge. The judge will judge it. Right, got him in there.
Sit.
Yeah, bit of force there, right up in the front gate. No, I'll make sure it is now.
Stop back. Way up.
Yeah, so it's coming down to low distance racing in 3 runs so far.
Shut up.
Oh, there we go. Get him out. Travis needs good dogs like this. He's a contractor down in the Queensland area. And hunter. Crutching. All stock work. Travis can do it.
Stop it.
Stop. Move. Stop. Stop. Move. Stop.
Alright, not disturbing the stopwatch too much. Rule is a we didn't want to see happen.
Back.
Alright, punching him in with some bark by the looks there. Well done there to Bo. Look at Bo. Bo's looking at Trav going, come on. As soon as Bo gets these lined up, we should be right there. There we go. So you got them lined up. Bo will keep them going. Got a jam. Just let them all flow through. No good forcing them through. Don't want any more jams. He's got to call Bo up again. Rightio, so just a trailer to go. I think Bo come through to the top score, equal top score, wasn't he, Danny, I think? I'm not sure. I think he may have been with with Ace. I'm not sure. Anyway, had 2 great runs. That's why he's here in the top 6.
It looked like, it looked like you should have gone like
So yeah, Jeff McDougall come through 188 and Bo's come through 186 with these runs here to go on and add on. So not much in it, 2 points.
But they weren't all before, lining up on the fence.
Yep, off they come again. Ooh, another little bit of a jam there. Trevor's reading it. Just seeing how they're going to keep flowing. Knows how to bring Bo up. Bit of a top knot there, bit of a shake. Look at him go, yep. Rightio, so just the box them back up and the put away down through the Ridville Angus put away gate.
Something easy, drink. I've worked it out.
Still full of concentration, Bo, look at him.
I spoke to them, I said, oh no, they're like 12 to whatever percent. I went, oh, yay! That's why I'm happy. Mental notes, don't do that.
And there we go. They nearly beat him on there, but they didn't. So well done to Travis Scott with Broken River Bow. Very well bred dog. Righto, who's our next competitor? A.O. Doyle with Whisper Snip. Former Australian champion A.O. it is, won it in Tasmania in 2022. We've got a dog of his, Cash. But this is Snip. Rightio, the yardsman down there, Dave Walsh and Sean Herman, after the big feed of McKinnon's small goods at lunchtime. They refueled themselves. Right, now they got them out. The 14 sheep, here we go. 12 minutes for A.O. Doyle and Whisper Snip. Came in with a 181, so he's got a bit of ground to cover. 7 points. Anything can happen. So 2 more runs we've got to go after this. Another one by Bree Cudmore and then Jeff McDougall's ace. So hang around especially to watch ace. Whisper Snip, fine little bitch here. They don't have to all be dogs. A lot of people will just have a team of dogs, a lot of people will just have a team of bitches. Really, there's no real difference in their working ability, in my opinion. Oh, no, look, they've moved out of that corner. Judge wanted them held in that corner. Just go with those 2 girls. Just cut across here. Yep, no, I'll hand you over to Brian Lay. He'll bring us home with the last 2.5 runs. I'll keep doing the commentary for the Facebook live feed. I'll hand you over to Brian Lay. 3. Right, how's Snip going here, Danny? I just missed it in the change over the microphone. Still going good there. Right, have to use up a couple of maybe a free attempt there.
Go back. Back. He's Snip here.
Yeah, but Drench has definitely toughened up in the last for these dogs in this 6 Open final. We'll send him over in the Irish accent, over. Yeah, just getting in there, locking in the gate. Do a whistle and snip up. She'll come. Yep, bang, scaring it, that's bang it again. Anyway. Right, sticks up. Former Australian champion, 2022. Of course, he's going to send a Snip straight down there, like the judge said. I want the dog on the job, no shooting, holding him back with your old point, Dale said this morning when he gave him the judge's talk. Now, hold the sheep over there. Don't want him going backwards on you. Prove me how strong your dog is. That's me.
Yeah, like you can't hear this clear.
Okay.
I just talking
She's a bit softer. I got a big echo. Right, yeah, so we don't want any breaks happening here, we want them all to go in. Snip's having to work a little bit. Bit of a hot day, fine little bitch. Yep, still getting them in, just walk up there. Yep, look at the walk up. Oh, and yeah, Tomo would have used his thumb then, I'd say. Who's still to come, Mitch? Just Bree and Jeff. Yeah, Mitch didn't make it, right. Just confirming with Danny there who's still to come. I can't see the screen, and Brian's taking the clipboard to go and talk to the crowd.
Get over, back.
Alright, yep, send Snip around. Now we'll see how Snip goes. Had a bit of trouble over there in the drench loading it all in one go. So they over there, shearing contractor from up around the Alexandra area. That'll give you a few nightmares being a shearing contractor, especially last year in all the wet weather. Right, staying down on the ground there. Just working along the side. Just working, just trying to pick a few more out. Yeah, this might sort Snip out a little bit here. Right. Yeah, just having a bit of a conversation with that one there. Yep, hasn't finished with the conversation yet. I'll keep it going.
Come up. Back. Come on.
I think out of the 3 days we've only had one dog disqualified for biting, so it's pretty good. Alright, still going pretty smooth there for Snip. Had to do a bit of extra work there in that draft just to get them all going through. We don't want one to jump out there now. Yep, one on the outside's nicked off down the other end of the course where it should be. So Tomo judged our improver. We had 30 odd dogs in our improver trial, which was run by Sarah Lee. And then we had 60 dogs in our open here. So 3 days of judging Tomo's been doing. There we go, get them going on, yes. Won't be long, we'll be loading these sheep all back in the O'Sullivan's truck. You going to help us load them on the truck, Danny? No, he's smiling, he's not going to help. There we go. Danny's got all his electrical gear to pack up. Presentation, he's got a video, yeah, everything. Danny's in great demand too, doing drone footage for all the auction dogs. Not only drone footage, but yard work down on the ground. Great investment getting Danny to do that. You want those extra dollars for your dog. So Danny Rubin, our tech guru from the Yard Dog Association here in Victoria. Right, all off. Snip in around AO'd. We'll just get Naomi to move out of the way a little bit. Naomi, thank you. Can't have our secretary stand in the way of the vision. Right, yes, they should stay settled and shouldn't come down. Bo was lucky before, they were just starting to head down. Right, well done to AO'd and Whisper Snip. So we've still got a large crowd here. Yesterday we had a large crowd as well. Still probably not the largest crowd. Our largest crowd I've seen for a long time is at our Riola Charity Carnival. So here we are, Bree Cudmore and Slim. Or was it blue? What have we got, Danny? Oh, Native Hut Digger, that's right. Marcus Campbell was meant to run Native Hut Digger. Rightio, so Native Hut Digger.
What's the name of this dog?
Native Hut Digger.
Digger?
Native Hut. Right. Right, here we are, see, so there is a cross and that's allowed. Someone said, I'll allow your working cross to push those sheep over there and show me your dog can drive them into a corner. So this dog's normally ran by Marcus Campbell, I'm pretty sure. So Marcus and Bree might just share him around, run him, I'm not 100% sure there. He was on the draw to be run by Marcus and Marcus is in here and Bree's got him. Yeah, it doesn't need to put too much pressure on, getting him in, yes. Quietly spoken, Breeze to Digger. Digger some more sheep out the back. The only one to work these 14. Right, up around, clear them off the gate. Don't leave your computer screens at home. Next up is Jeff McDougall and Ace. Our last competitor. But it's Bree Cudmore here at the moment. Right, yeah. Well, Marcus ran somewhere the other day and went pretty well. With Digger, yes. Might have been, might have been Riola. No, I think he got around. Anyway, yes, Marcus is not run by Bree, as me and Danny were just discussing. Right, got him up there. No, we just need to start there a bit more. Don't know if he's going to fit them all in now. 14. Yes, he's got no, that foot's still there. Right, we'll send him up. Points. Anyway, got to get him in there. Oh, and another couple. Or one minute. Some other stuff. Maybe take the correct amount off. Right, yep. Stay there, Digger. Digger's trying to get up the front, clear him out. Alright, here goes Diggs. So he's got a top knot in him. Back, oh yes. It's like he might bruise but it's what's going to happen here? Flip there. Just back and back. Not going him, he's just shaking that off. Might be doing him from working, that's for sure. He'll probably just go back and start next time, I think, Danny. He's sitting and watching the market, thinking, geez, this could have been moved.
I never complain.
Righto, here Diggs. Alright, Diggs just having a look around. Been doing that a little bit. Digger just working down here on the lead to get them flowing through. Oh, one there was thinking about it. Seen Digger stand there, thought, no, that's the one. No, I'm going to get out of here. I'm not too familiar with the native hut bloodline, but I might check that out when I get home and familiarise myself a bit more with it. Rightio. Set the gates up, Bree, get this draft right. One of our top 6 dogs out of 60. We had 60 here in the open. Started this morning, the field was white with frost. All the cars burned a bit of grass as they were driving on and passing. Took a while for it to lift off. Rightio. Diggy's up there barking. Right, we've got one, now it's going to back out. Oh, missed it. Missed its chance. Third with this dog. So this dog was sitting in third position, Danny's just informed me, before the last round. Lost a few points though, so she mightn't have gained enough to catch the top 2. Still got ace to run as well. The last dog. So if you sit at home, don't leave your computer screens yet. Stay there. A couple of breaks in flow here. Digger's having to do a fair bit of work to get them going. Right, there we go now. Yes, it's got them flowing. Another jam, another break. And up again. Alright, yep, correct draft. Clock hasn't been too much trouble to many competitors over this weekend, that's for sure. Here we go. It's just like texting. Rightio, on the trailer now. Hope he doesn't have to work as hard to get him on the trailer as he did the draft. No, he's going. That's good, he'll enjoy that, having a little bit of rest there for a while. Can't see Tomo clicking anything there. Looks pretty good to me as well. went off. Right, yeah, it's just the homeward straight now. So you should be able to see the scoreboard at home. It comes up in between the runs. I'm pretty sure Danny has it coming up. Live scores. So we haven't got it coming up on the screen? The app? Oh, the link, right, yeah. Click on the link and you'll be able to have two screens run at home and check it out. It's a bit above me, but we're trying to set the benchmark here in Victoria by having a live scoreboard, which goes straight away. Brian's just going up to check the scores for us anyway. I'll see if I can hear him. Well done to Bree Cudmore. Maybe putt bigger. Travis is in the lead?
This will be the last one.
So who was in the lead before Bree's run just then? Travis? Bree was leading with Brew. Then when Travis did it? Right, so Bree is still leading with her dog first and second. Hang on, Danny's just checking. We'll just get this right before I go blabbing it on here. Anyway, we're ready, Danny, with base. Right, yeah, here we go. Be sure to watch this run of base. Ace definitely won't worry about the stopwatch, that's for sure. This is only 14 sheep out there. It could be 1,400 sheep in there. This dog would have it moving, that's for sure.
And just have a look at this dog. He's got such a work ethic. He bounces around, he's just making an impact, and I really like this dog.
All the way from Hay, New South Wales. Runs a trial up there at Easter, him and Kylie. Sheer Outback. We travelled up to Warren a couple of weeks ago. Myself and Neville were up there. Won the novice up there, won the open up there, won the novice with his border collie. Very good trial, I guess. Kylie's border collie it was, who he won it with. Right, I don't think Dale's going to take anything off there like that. Only the 95.
Okay, he started off with a really good score on his last run.
95, 93? Yep, 5 and 93.
Score is free, the 250.
Let's see if we don't want to go.
Right up, get up, push through. Hey, stop.
Straight back through.
Back. Come on, Ace. Come on, back.
Oh, yes. He still wants to keep him going. Jeff just has to tone him down a bit there.
Come on, Ace.
He's a machine, this dog.
Stop. Sit there.
I'm on the camera now, so I hope I'm getting it right. There we go.
Stop there.
Alright, yeah, we want to see every bit of Ace's run here, so. Yeah, I think they're over far enough. Look at Ace, once he's got him locked on and moving, he just keeps them moving. Look at him. No mucking around about restarting them. Look at Ace. Jeez, he's doing some work there. You like that at home? Lucky Jeff hasn't got high blood pressure. Whew, I'm getting high blood pressure here watching it. Alright, there's the back off. He's not going to let him go. Oh no, he did. Ooh. Jeez. You got to be getting excited at home watching this. I think the crowd's still coming down out of the shed and have to watch it. They're thinking, what's happening out there? I think the Bendigo crowd would be pleased to see this dog come to watch. Jeff, as I said, former winner of this trial. Pretty sure Mitch Jubb won last year, Roger Cruz. Then we had our COVID break, and before that I'm pretty sure it was Jeff that won it. He's got some energy, I don't know where he gets it from. Oh no, I know where he gets his energy from. Danny Coprice, doesn't he? Explains it all. Right, he's got him there, yes, he'll keep him flowing. Oh no, don't, get him back, knee him back, Jeff, that's it. Knee him straight in the head, you don't want the flaming thing getting out. Big stakes being played for here. Rightio, yep. Ooh, geez, he has a few conversations with a few sheep, this dog. Right, got him out. Right, now into a trailer we've got to go. Started with 12 minutes, he's got plenty of time on the clock. Oh, I don't know, I think he's just, yeah.
Just making sure there's nothing.
No, there's no wool pulling, he was there, no, nothing there. No, he was in the right spot. Yeah, they're going to go straight on his truck, they're thinking bugger out, we're not going to stay there near him. There he goes, Ace, yep, got one off, yep, he'll just keep going around and introducing himself to him all again as he goes around. Yeah, it was a breaking flow, Danny, well done, good judging. Oh yeah, so Jeff McDougall all the way from Hay with his dog Ace. Rightio, just to put away to go, Danny, make sure you video this. We want to make sure he gets them all away cleanly. Oh, plenty of time left, yeah. Gosh. Jeff might run him around again just to make, we should actually make Jeff McDougall run the sheep around the course twice if he wants to show off and get him around in this short of time. That'll slow him down. Alright, yeah, I reckon Ace is going to get a big round of applause from the crowd here. Right, here they go, yep. Oh, the crowd's going to go wild here as soon as this gate closes. Yeah, look at it go, whoa! Well done everyone, yep. Well done, Jeff McDougall and Ace. Right, we'll just let you read all our sponsors and find the scoreboard. Well, Danny's going to tell us and I'll tell you who won. So yeah, we've just got to wait. The scores are going through up the score table. Tomo's just showing them the counter. I'll write them on our pen and paper, which I like, and then I'll go straight onto the computer, the electric scoreboard. Good run, Brian. Oh, we're just waiting for the scores. They're waiting at home in anticipation.
In case there's two the same.
In case there's a runoff or something. Oh, there's not. No, Tomo, what have you done? Oh, has he? He's stuffed up. He's got a runoff. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, gosh. Bree, Cudmore with Vera Blue and Oh, there we go. I said Jeff's got to run Ace around twice. Right, so we've got to run off. Tomo stuffed it up. Oh, we don't like run-offs. But anyway, he's only getting half the pay for that. Quick, Brian, keep the crowd here. Tell him we've got to run off. Hold the crowd, Brian. Quick, encourage them. Tell them to come back. We don't want them going into a sheep shed to watch a ram sale. It's boring. Stay here with the dogs. Quick, Brian. Brian, hold the crowd. Tell them, keep them here.
Okay, we've got to run off, so if everyone wants to stay here, we've got 2 scores after 3 days on the same. Get Jeff McDougall with us.
Living the dream.
They're staying too. He's managed to hold him. He's managed to hold him. Well done, Brian. Oh, well, let out men. They thought they had it all easy and finished. Tomo needs a drink now. Oh.
Jeff with Ace. Ace will be out drinking some water now because he's going to be coming on.
All right, Ace is drinking some water. I'm going to get a can of Coke. We'll be back in a minute.
We like to come out with
No more bread to go in. I've got more snags, no more bread.
Yeah.
Where'd she go? Come on, Bruce.
Yeah. Battery's nearly going to go flat. It's on the last thing.
So you can leave this
One was right.
Maybe I'll go change the batteries.
Right, yeah.
It'll go flat.
Oh, here she comes. Maybe upset, maybe upset. Alright, still on standby, or are we ready to go? So we're on? We're live? Yep, rightio, so here we go. Now, Tomo, don't stuff it up again. Rightio, so here we go, we're going to run up. Bree Cudmore and Vera Slim. Blue, sorry, Vera Blue. Slim's got the red collar. Right, yeah, so here we go. What a great run off. We get to see Ace run again too. Ace might be, oh, Jeff might be in an oxygen tent actually. Alright, hang on, Blue. Blue's a bit keen to get this open final out of the way. Rightio, so it's come down to this after 3 solid days of trialling. We started with 60 dogs, we got it down to 23, we got it down to 6. Tomo couldn't separate them, we got it down to 2. So it's a run off for first. And that's what's happening here at the moment. The sheep are just running around a little bit. So Blue's just got to settle them down. Settle them down, Brew, that's it. Blue, not Brew. Blue, Liao, right, settle them down. Keep them going forward. Okay. Yep. Those dogs that aren't trained not to cross it, so they're not going to cross and push them in that corner. So we've got Blue. Look at the comparison of Blue out there, and then we've got Ace coming out. 2 totally different dogs. Yeah, 2 totally different dogs. Alright, she's having a bit of trouble getting him in that corner. She's got to get him over near that elder side. She can't open the gate out onto the stock. Now without crossing, Blue's having that trouble just getting him across there. Right, ooh, she's gonna walk the gauntlet. How's she gonna go, Danny? Enough room? Yeah, good thinking, Danny. Oh, would it move back a little bit? No, I don't think he'll take anything off that. He did warn him though this morning. Right. There we go. So yep, into the 4th yard. Next thing Danny's going to have for everybody watching him, he's going to have an electronic counter. So when the judge takes a point, you will see. No, he won't. She's had it cause some controversy. Anyway, got a countdown timer? Oh, well, we might use that one day. That'll have the other states scratching their head. How are we going to keep ahead of Victoria with all that technology and the way they present their course? And look at this course, how well it's presented with the River Rural panels. Right, got them up there. Danny Osmond, yes, how's Blue going? Keep you coming. Still got the attempt up there. Back down. Yep, got him in. Oh, we can see why Blue's definitely made up for the run off with Jeff. As I said, Blue's numerous trials. One National Company Field trial a few years ago. One out of Victorian trials, that's it.
Where he's going to let all these sheep out and then send Blue around to the left and get him into a holding position for the next obstacle.
Blue goes down here to turn the job. Yeah, Blue goes, yep. That whistle just slowly pulling Blue up. Alright, she's got a bit of room to play with over there. Knows her way around the course anyway. Been around a few times. So Vera Blue, handled by Bree Cudmore. Bree, she was high in the Australian Championships too at Mansfield. I'm pretty sure she made it in the top 10. Someone at home will know if I'm wrong there, but anyway, she would have no doubt had some good runs there. Right, no breaks. Oh, just as I say, there was half a one. I don't think it was far enough for a point though. Oh, see Blue fly straight over there. Now Danny, Ace will be out next, hasn't had much of a rest. It's all about this time management of AFL footballers. These dogs are our AFL footballers. Blues had a bit more of a rest over in the kennel in the trailer. Jeff was more or less straight off, ran there slurping away at a bowl of water, Ace will be, and then he'll be back around. So see if that plays a part. Right, got him going. Yep, go Blue, get him. Oh no, got to restart him again. Oh, no, got him started, yes. And still, yeah, catch up the flow. Oh yeah, the flow caught up. Flow caught up, yep. Right. Oh no. Ooh, lucky we put those extended panels on there yesterday morning, Danny. No, Friday morning it was. We had the Rich River rule panels there, they wouldn't have jumped over. Well, they didn't jump over there, but we've got a panel on a quarter with the portable yards there. There we go, 2, 3. We can count them on the trailer, make sure she's got the right amount. Oh, no. Oh, and another. Right, so she got a couple of good runs in the high 90s to get here to this position. Three good runs. This is the fourth run. Why would you want to watch Muster Dogs on the ABC when you can watch our live stream here on Facebook? Isn't that right, Danny? You might be in the next Muster Dogs. They've done Kelpies, doing Border Collies, Coolies. Who knows? Danny's going to wait for the anticipation if they do a Muster Dog Coolies. Definitely get a run there. Right, yeah, so we're off the trailer. Right, she's lost a few points going around. Geez, that would have been pretty special seeing that run of Burn Inches there a couple of weeks ago when we got 100. I haven't seen a live 100 before. Right. So Blue will just hold him there. Blue's tonguing, so geez, if Blue's tonguing, we'll see how much Ace is tonguing. Right. And there we go. Well done there, Bree Cudmore and Vera Blue. Rightio. So we've just had a style there of we saw that dog and we saw that handler. Right, now here we go. Straight away you can see Ace is a different dog as he's coming in. And Jeff's about 7'6". And Bree's about, no, she's only 4'9", Danny. No, she's taller than 4'9". She watches this, she'll growl over the next trial. Growl, I reckon Ace does a few growls as soon as he goes around. Rightio, so start right at the back. He's got him right at the back there, ready for a big wide cast. He's sending him out wide. Might be okay. I'm not sure the shot was set up. Could be the last one of the O'Sullivan Central Victorian Championship. Oh, look, yeah. We'll see if it has a part in it. Ace only just had a run not long ago. Has he got the energy to keep going in this other run? Jeez, look at him. ace, yes.
Wait to see whether he gets the front seat reviewed on the way home.
There's a little break there. I don't think the other one was enough. That one definitely was though. So yeah, they lost the points there. They hold him in the right spot, right on the end of the gate. Jeff is, yeah, you'll know, he's been down here Victorian instructing the judges on how to judge. So he knows where they'll be taking points. Ooh, ace. Jeez. Any other dog in those sheep would have been over it.
We've got them all.
Yeah, straight in.
Straight over.
Yes, they're allowed to cross it. That's correct.
Go and sit down. Go and sit down. Go and sit down.
So we didn't lose any points for crossing the corner because they were allowed. Go across, Katie, you're right. Go across it. Right, just stand back. Yep. Oh, look at that, straight in. Jeez. Here, watch Ace here. There he goes.
Right up, get up. Hop up, mate. Get it right up.
Jeez.
Stop. Come on, Ace. Come on, Ace. Come on.
Yeah, like what Brian said there. Brian said this time he's a helmet and pair of steel cat boots away he goes. Gosh, he's hard.
Doesn't worry him one bit. He's got these sheep
Come on,
under
Ace.
control.
Yeah, straight up. Straight out too. There he goes. Beauty. He's certainly doing a few pounds of that too. There's 80 kilos sheep and there's 20 kilos aces. He's giving them 60.
He would have been a wild up train if he was young.
Everyone's growing an extra leg on this spot. I think he knows it's the last run, that's why. Yeah, well, that's right. Oh, Danny, look. Take a point. We'll take a point. Alrighty, Jeff won't want you to be looking at that himself. He'll be thinking, ooh, geez. I instructed the boys the other week at the training school, to take points if there's breaks in flow. So, but he's still staying calm. Jeff's actually a bit calmer this run, isn't he? I think Jeff was the one that used all his energy after the last run, not Ace. Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah, but geez, running this dog is like running 12 of them at once. Ooh, jeez. Jeez, he loads him in. Look at that go. Jeez. Once he's got him going, he just keeps him moving, this dog. Get out of my face. Having a conversation with him. Not a very nice conversation either. He's saying, piss off. Right, get these gates up now. Hopefully, Ace doesn't push him through too tight. Jeff won't want to lose from a misdraft. He's probably never misdrafted in his life. He shouldn't. That's his job being an agent. Do we have Bree score? What did Bree get, Danny? He's just checking through a Bree, so he's playing around at home all day. Oh, yeah, they're still flowing, Oh no! They're stopped. Oh, jeez, look at her work. Ace is doing. I hope Danny's got that on focus here. Jeez, Ace was working away to that. And he's got the correct draft. What did Bree get, Danny? 86. Bree got an 86. Ooh. So Jeff's got a few points off him. I don't know if he's got 14 off him yet, though. So let's come down from this. They started on Friday in the beautiful sunshine of Bendigo. We started with 60 dogs. We narrowed it down to 23 dogs. Then we narrowed it down to 6. And Tomo couldn't separate them. So we're having a runoff. And this is the runoff. And Bree got an 86. So Jeff's looking at beating an 86. If he gets an 87 or more, it's his. If Tomo gives him an 86, that's another runoff. So for the Gavin O'Sullivan's Central Victorian Championship, it just comes down to a trailer unload. Not too many people have stuffed up the put away. Right, they're still coming off. Ooh. Just breaks and flows. That's the only spot I've taken points, I reckon, so far, Danny. Rightio, so beef straw to support all our sponsors: Elders, Rich River Rural, Top Rice, Ridville Angus, Shearwell Data. Rightio, so it just comes down to this, the put away, and then about 30 seconds for Tomo to give us the score. The crowd's going to erupt, I can tell you now. Don't bother sitting at home watching this live feed, listen to me. You've got to come to a trial next time. You've got to get in the atmosphere of it. Look at that. Straight as you could run a string line down there. He's not veering off, he's not going to do an extra point anywhere. Open they go. Around ace goes. There we go, right. Well done to Jeff McDougall and ace. Look at Tomo, he's all serious, he's keeping that counter under guard. He's not showing anyone until he gets to the score tent. Everybody's sitting on the edge of their seat. They're all waiting. We'll see if we can read his lips. Quietly, no. Oh, he's just showing them. We can't read it, we can't hear it. Kim Davidson's saying, no, it's not a run-up by the looks. Right, Brian's just going to go up and see if he can find out for us. No, he's saying it's not a run-off. What did he give him? Come on. There goes the presentation. Look at all those trophies here at the Bendigo Shoot and Wool Show.
The job's done, mate. Yeah, bring him for you.
Oh, look at that. And I'm going to Jeff McDougall for you playing at home. So well done to Jeff McDougall. Well done, everybody. Thanks for watching, and come to a trial next time instead of sitting at home.
Stick around. Jeff McDougall won with a 92 in that last run, and we'll have presentations on this same live stream. So if you want to stick around, we'll have presentations within the next 5 minutes.
Jim.
We had a runoff last year as well, so I think we'll be becoming a tradition here at Wendigo. So great to see the top dogs in the stadium, the stadium here at Wendigo. It's a great venue for us. And the sheep here is supplied by Governor O'Sullivan and his family each year. They're always big, strong weathers that test out the dogs. And you would have noticed on the Science Championship course we have our competition over 3 rounds. We started with about 55 dogs in the first round, and then got down to 23 in the second round, and then the top 6 in the last round. So it takes a very good dog to handle these over 3 rounds, consistent scores, come out with the best dog on the top. So congratulations to all those in the finals. Just running through our sponsors, because as we know with all these events, they're all volunteers, and we do do it for the love of the sport, but without the generous support of our sponsors, these events wouldn't happen. As I mentioned, Sullivan's Transport have been fantastic here for 8 years now. They're always very supportive of our sport, finding the weathers and transport. Top Price, who are our partners through our Victorian Utility Farm Dog Association. Got a great presence here this year. Top Price is great supporters of our sport. Carrawara Highlanders, they're a sheep stud up in southern New South Wales, with great supporters. Sheila Australia, Elders, Rich River Rural, who's supplied a lot of these panels, Kilburn Welding, Ringing Clothing, and Team Across, local farmer that supplies another set of sheep guards.
Nice, isn't it?
So we thank all our sponsors immensely for their help and support. Without, as you can see, there's a lot of people involved in these events. There's a lot behind the scenes goes on. There's sports events up to the end of the year, which not many people get up to see, but there's people in there for 3 days straight, taking the scores and keeping the timer. On the other course, the Navy Novice course, we have Melissa and Simon, who do a great job together each year. They've been doing it here for quite a few years. And we can tell you they do a top job. They're scoring and they're trying to. And on this side, on the open course, my lovely wife Jo supports. Bill, I've got on my list Jo and friends. Jo has looked to help us come to have a chat. I won't name the Lord. I don't even know her. Jo's been doing support over the years as well. Gets the score on this course. We've had numerous yard people through the backyard, sweating food out for 3 days. I won't name it, but you all know who you are. Very important job. And as you can see, there's a lot of work goes into setting this course up. And just running through those that help mainly is Tim Cousins, Campbell, Smedley, Brian, Lowe, Mark Wheeler, Sean Hammond. All came over on Thursday and helped Dave and I do the bulk of the work on this, but those fellas came on Thursday and helped us finish it off. Dwayne and Brian, we've heard their voices 3 days over the PA. There's a little bit of BS goes on in one of those shows, but mostly it's truthful. But they do a great job to get around the day and to explain our sport. And to keep the community informed as well. So thanks, boys. I'll just go on to straight on to the competition here. Okay, we'll start at the maiden. Elders are our sponsors for this. The maiden event and the maiden is the beginning, well, not quite the beginning class. We haven't had a class not here for any day. The maiden is for the young adults to start their way up through the ranks. And we had equal third, so we had Stephen Morse with Clancy and Michelle White with Bruce on equal third. With a score of 180. You can armrest it for the red. The second place was Anthony Gilmartin with Rocky, which I think Rollins on 183. Anthony's not here to accept it, but there's a bit of a story which I can get a quick there. Anthony emailed me a couple of days ago and said I want to stress the dog. I was busy. I was emailed him back very first email. I said, good thing about it. And did go well. Sean Herman with Benny. First place for Mike. This is the Carrawara Novice. I will say Carrawara is the Highland Scout, which is the Tasmanian breed. Up in Bangor. That's the border for Highland. In fourth place, James Slade with 29 and 179. April 2nd, we showed Carolyn Thompson with President of the Tech. And Michelle White again with Bruce on 180. And in first place, that man Anthony Gilmartin with that dog that he wanted to scratch, Uncle Robbie, with a 187. Down to the Shewell Australian River.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'll just pick up the truck.
In fourth place, we've got Nick Jupp with Hopkins with a 5 on 170. Third place, Ray Tuckmore with Pierce Stevens on 173. Second place, Karen Gardner with 2DC on 176. And in first place, Sarah Lee with the lead right on 193. Top prize open. We've got equal fifth. Got Adam Jones with Bruce on 171 and Jeff McDougall with Champ on 171. Fourth place, we've got A.A. Doyle with Christopher Smith on 181. Third place, Bruce Cutmore with Navy Hut Digger on 185. Second place, Travis Scott with Frozen River Boat on 186. In first place, in the top prize open, is Jeff McDougall with 8 on 188. Okay, on to the final event, which is the championship, the second Victorian Guard Dog Championship, sponsored by our Sullivan's Transport. In 6th place, Adam James with Garrabee Scout, 267. 5th place, A.O. Doyle with Mr. Smith on 262. 4th place, Travis Scott with Broken River Bow on 267. 3rd place, Bree Cutmore with Matty Hutt Digger on 269. 2nd place, Bree with Era Blue on 365. Just a bit of a story on Bree's that dog that comes third, Matty Hutt Digger. I actually Bree's dog, but a mate of Bree's usually comes from Leeds, Marcus Campbell. He couldn't make it, so he asked Bree offered to run to Bree. Bree accepted. Picked him up Thursday, yesterday. Great effort, Bree. And in 1st place at the O'Sullivan's Transport Central Victorian Outdoor Championship is Jeff McDougall with us. Yeah, I'd like to say a big thank you to Kevin for supplying the spec load the other night this weekend. So it was fantastic. And there was no spec lunch dinner. Thank you, Top Boys, for sponsoring. I'd like to thank the team, Gordon and Joe and David and everyone else that's involved, the timekeeping and everything. That was a huge effort. Fellow competitors and good guys here. They say to go on every good dog is a good story. The bloke didn't want that dog because he was 4 months old and was going to go away with him, and I took him on, and here he is. So good agree. But yeah, thanks everyone, and thanks for great work. And thank God for judging and all the stuff as well. Big thanks. It's pretty nice for that. Thank you. Well done, Jeff. Jeff comes from Hay, up in New South Wales, and comes down this year and supports us. Taking home some spoils. And as Jeff said, our 2 judges for the year, it's a big trial here. There's lots of people watching, and they're always under scrutiny from their fellow competitors. We've got Kane Gardner and Dale Thompson. Thank you very much. Want to come and stay? They're pretty shy, but we thank them for their effort. And thank you everyone for their proud support.
Can't get in? Oh, I didn't really want to come in until see where you want me. We're going to lay down the court for the yard set and that's good. Go and sneak in with that thing. Yeah, turn around quietly. Bring both ducks in. Yep. I'll just show you where.
When's the next one you're going to?
You want that fella?
December will be here in no time anyway. Short t-shirt and whatever else.